some old black and white boy telling us young fellas that we ain't relevant in a world that embellishes like a relative content from these elements. You call them stars, I call them settlements, cause they didn't settle for settlements built on a steady sediment. Ashes from the already crashed and burned dust from past residents. So I can feel it in my bones, I'm feeling in the zone. More when I'm on the way, but the same when I'm feeling home. So I'm comfortable, I know you are too. Me and Powers R1D2, Star Wars Harvest Moon feastful. But please don't come peaceful, but kill that noise if it's at all equal. I tell you what, man, let's make it equal. So I can show you the math, but I don't do sequels. Instead, I'ma use physics to determine how we move. Use ethics to perspective our objective. Because our efforts to fulfill our destinies, the universe expected. So we gotta fight back, take the night back, take our lives back. Our efforts must be twice that of our enemies.
All right, here we are. What we got going on here, brother DJ, coming to you guys with a goodie. This is the first episode of Battle Talk. I got somebody in the building that y'all, if y'all don't know, y'all definitely gonna know who the hell he is. This man has been putting in a lot of work out here in the battle rap world and in the music shit. You know what I'm saying? You go get into that too. But make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the comments, you know what I'm saying, share, hit the bell notifications so you can know when we go on live. Make sure that you know what I'm saying, subscribe to all the Junkyard Gang channels, the Chef and Outdoors and all that. With that being said, brother, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Shastaffa. Most knows me as Do-Rag Staffa, depending on where you know me from. You know what I'm saying? Chicago all day, man.
That's a fact.
It's a pleasure to be on here with the best DJ in the world. You understand me? You understand? So yeah, definitely, man. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Man, like I said, we're glad to have you on here. Long overdue, man. Definitely appreciative of your time, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I want to just go, like I said, the first episode of many. I want to go ahead and just stick into the world that I'm comfortable in, which is this battle rap shit that we love and enjoy. And I want to shed light, you know what I'm saying, on my platform to as many battle rappers as I can. So this is the first episode of Battle Talk. And I'm honored to have you on here, bro, considering that we battled back on Manslaughter, you know what I'm saying, did the damn thing. And just to see you, how you progressed and all that, bro, is definitely amazing to see, bro. So I'm definitely want to give you your flowers while you're here for sure.
I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it, man. You actually, you one of the people who helped me get to where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? Having those challenges and them tough battles, you gotta have that to level up.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's start off with how'd you get into battle rap? Like, was you just like a fan? Like we just like me, I was watching it and then, or was you just like, you know, already rapping and just, you know, decided to hop in that element?
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I was already rapping. I was already, I was an MC as we call it. You know what I'm saying, making songs. Mm-hmm. But I was very competitive. So, you know, somebody said they were better than me. And I'm talking about, we going back to when I was like 12, 13. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Better than you. You know what I'm saying? They pull up to the playground and they pull up to, if we on a block somewhere, they'll pull up and they bring their people. We bring guys. And I rapped some everywhere. Halls, you know what I'm saying? Shows, some everything. Okay. And it was always at the end, you could be performing, but at the end, somebody like, hey, man, I know somebody that'll smoke you. I'm like, man, ain't nobody finna smoke me. So it was always a passion, bro. It was a passion mixed with competition.
Okay.
So yeah, man, really got into it by just rapping and wanted to be the best. And it's in a league level now, but before it was just trying to be the best every time somebody stepped to me when I was a shorty. Like I said, I really got into it about 12, 13 years old.
Okay.
You know, really dove right into it, man.
That's dope. That's dope. So at that age, 12 or 13, you're already rapping, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. When did you see your first battle, as in like a Murder Mook or Lux or something like that caught your eye, like, whoa?
You know what's funny? My first battle that actually, and I could sit here and say I saw Lux in them and the Lions Den and all that. But I'm gonna be honest. My first battle that made me want to do it at a higher level is Taste of Chicago. I'm about 16, right?
Okay.
And I battled a guy from Philly. I never forget this man's name. If I'm correct, his name was Remy. If I'm correct.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm battling. Now, mind you, that day I'm undefeated because in the Taste Chicago, it's literally at that time, that's when footworking was hot in Chicago.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It was crowded before as crazy as it is now. It was the thing to do every summer.
Mm-hmm. That's a
so
fact.
you would go there, you know what I'm saying? You go there, you holler at the ladies. You know what I'm saying? You trying to and this before I really had a cell phone, so you know we trying to see who got the most numbers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All that grab food, all that. So that day I am winning, no exaggeration. I'm talking about when Cassidy say he 5,000 and 0. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he, for the record, he's not. But at that time, that day, every time I battled somebody, another person went and got their mans to come back and grab somebody. No, we got somebody else for you to battle. We walking through now. It goes from me and my guys, probably a group of like 10, 15, something like that, to about hundreds of people out there now.
Oh, okay.
Listen, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And my first battle that made me say I really want to do this was the battle I lost. The guy named Remy, man. He was from Philly. And I had won so many battles that day that they was like, oh, well, we know you can't beat him. I'm like, nigga, I'm undefeated today.
Yeah, bring them on. Bring them on. What's up?
Well, look, we didn't put side bets together. You know what I'm saying? I done won every single battle. I'm stepping in front of people I don't know. I'm freestyling. I'm using girls' ponytails and shit like that. You know, her hair so nappy, but the buckshot's gonna pop out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm turning up. Man, when I say this dude, man, bro, dog walked me, bro. He dog walked me so bad. It was that battle that I knew. I said, man, nah, it's people out there better than me. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be with them people. Whoever that guy is, or whoever this class of people that are better than me, the best battle rappers and people who rap the best in the world, I want to be one of. And now, actually, I want to say I inspired myself to be wanted to be in the league. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I say, I did see the Lions then. I seen, you know what I'm saying, good. Right. I seen all that other good stuff. I seen all that. But it was really
it was more personal.
Yeah.
Other than observation, it was more personal because you're going through it and shit like that.
I got smoked, man. And it's crazy because all the other guys, I don't remember none of them other dudes that I won against. Right. But I know him in particular, I lost. So I don't know what happened to dude, you know what I'm saying? But and at that time, Smack DVDs was going crazy. Like we're getting from the bootleg. What? I was like, I'm gonna be on one of these one day. Watch, I'm gonna be on URL. I'm gonna be on. Well, at the time it was Smack. So either that or it was Too Raw for TV. You know what I'm saying? All those, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, man, I'm gonna be on. He gonna be, you know, behind the camera one day spitting. You know, behind the camera while I'm spitting. So that was the answer to your question. Come back to it. I actually inspired myself by losing in a battle to a guy from Philly. And like I said, I had to be like 16, bro. I had to be like 16.
That's dope as hell, actually, because you don't get a lot of stories like that where battle rappers will say a loss, you know what I'm saying, is what inspired them to go to a higher level. Usually you will get the stories, you know, I was a fan, I'm watching, you know, the Tay Rocks or the Luxes, the Goods, the Conceiteds, the Serious Jones of the world, the Jay Mills, just, you know what I'm saying, Party Arties and shit like that. You know, that inspired me. Head Ice, you know what I'm saying, but yours is way different, man. So that's dope, man. That's good shit right there.
Yeah, bro. I tell that story often, and it's funny because my brother, we talk about it sometime, and my cousins that was there, and some of my guys that was there that day. My brother wasn't there that day, but my cousins, some of my guys that there. Well, we do talk about it, and he was like, I find it so awkward that you wanted to battle more after you lost. I felt like I had something to prove.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You gotta come back with a vengeance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you gotta let it be known. Like, hold on, man, I'm on my shit. We ain't on that. You know what I'm saying?
And and it's crazy because we was out south. Who was 87? If I'm correct, out that way. If I'm correct, and when we went back, man, everybody. No, forget all the ones that I had won. Ain't nobody talking to that. Right. All my guys stuff like, no, bro. Shastaffa got smoked by this one. I'm like, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all go. The one battle. Now, mind you, I've been smoking niggas all day. Ain't say nothing about that. And it was like, nah, man. I ain't. And I promise you, I never seen do it again in my life. But, you know, it is what it is.
And he gave you that fire, and look where we at now. You know what I'm saying?
A fact. That's a fact, man. So shout out Remy from Philly.
Yeah,
I don't know what he doing with his life.
Shout out Philly. Shout out Stiz, Philly Battle Academy, and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely shout out to them. Shout out to them.
So let me ask you this: you battling in Chicago, you battling at the Taste. You know, you on your Cassidy shit. You 5,000, and of course now 1 or whatever, right?
Right.
So where did your path get you to where you've now become associated with the league?
Okay.
And what league did you start out on? Okay,
so let's fast forward. That obviously is when I was 16. Let's fast forward to 2000, about 14. Okay. You know what I'm saying? About 2013, 2014. Actually, let's go a little bit back. I stopped rapping for a minute. A few things happened in my life.
Okay.
I was trying to get a deal. I sat at some A&R's tables. I went and did the whole mixtape, and I met this person. I met that person, blah, blah, blah. I say, you know what? I'm done with music. I'm, you know what I'm saying? It's pissing me off. It ain't going to help. I got kids coming up at this time, and I'm changing my life. I'm in my early 20s. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done. So around when Lux and Cal, now this is the battle that actually got me back into battle rap.
Okay, Lux, so you fell out of it because you had shit you had to deal with, and then now, okay.
So it gets me back into it. And my guy, I got to salute to my homeboy Nigel. My homeboy Nigel, he said, man, remember you used to do this all the time? Because I hadn't battled in forever, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah. And he like, man, it's a little different now the way they doing it.
So that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I look at it, I say, oh shit, this shit kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lux and Cal is the battle that got me back to like, okay, let me look at it. So at that point, I'm going in, I'm diving into the newer league setting of things, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I go back, and the next league ironically that I watch after that battle and a few more URL battles, early URL smack battles, is I believe it was Chess, Steams, and them, and We Go Hard. They had just they was in the basement around that time.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So We Go Hard, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, between that and URL, I'm like, shit. Like, I like that. You know, it was still gritty. It wasn't super saturated now, but it wasn't like that at first. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, hold on real quick. Shout out We Go Hard, shout out City, shout out Steamo and the whole family out there.
We Go Hard, you know, We Go Hard Chicago right here, man. I don't know if you knew that.
You the king, but we gonna get into that too. But let's go.
That's my homies, man. They are family, bro. We'll talk about that, but We Go Hard as family. But yeah, so I see Chess, I see Steams, you know what I'm saying? I see early Gwitty, I see all that around that time. And because I can't remember exactly who battled who and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna paraphrase like that. So around 2014, I go to a text battle group called UBA, right?
Okay.
Shout out UBA. UBA. These like my brothers now to this day. They still check on me. They still promote stuff like that. And they were like, well, we text. I'm like, text battle? What the fuck is that? But I forgot back in the day online, I used to be writing out rhymes and, you know what I'm saying? The shit J. Cole say. Yeah, I used to do that. So I'm like, okay, well, cool. We do that. I do that. Then Prep pops up into, and I'm trying to walk it up. So Prep, he does an online battle league, right? Okay. And in the online battle league, he has tournaments. I go through one of the tournaments and I win championship for one of his tournaments online. This is all documented facts, right? So I win and I lose in the online tournament for the second round. Like all the champions who won the weeks, I lose in that tournament, whatever. I'm like, okay, now I want to do this shit on a stage. All right. Okay. I believe 2014 is actually my first league, quote, on Assault Battle League. I don't know if they still around. But it was a division that Boy Wonder, shout out Boy Wonder.
Shout out Boy Wonder.
Yeah, that's my man. He actually still, when I'm in New York, he'll come out and you know what I'm saying, support. So shout out to him. He put it was Blood on a Beach or something like that. We battled on Coley Island. So my first battle is not in an actual like room or barbershop. My first league battle is actually on Coney Island versus Aunt Lizzie live. And at the time, Aunt Lizzie was doing his thing. He was doing his thing in New York. You know what I'm saying? He was Collie. Matter of fact, yeah, he was Collie, if I'm correct. He was Collie moving a We Go Hard, something like that. But they had this top 100 in New York. They had that long time ago.
Okay.
And Aunt Lizzie was like, I don't know, he was maybe like 56 or something, but he was mentioned. So niggas knew who he was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was my first battle. So 2014, I would say that would be when I first took it to the league's perspective. I had like that and maybe 2-3 more battles. I stopped. You know what I'm saying? I stopped from there for a minute. I had family issues, some financial issues, everything. So I stopped for a quick second.
Mm-hmm.
I get back 2017. 2017, I come back and my first league I hit back is the Cage Battle League, if I'm correct. Let me think. John the Don. Yeah, I was a write-in on a card. Literally. I write-in on a card.
Mm-hmm.
Between them, yeah, the Cage Battle League. John and Don hosted that battle. I battled Mr. 16. He had just came home, but he had a URL. He had a PG, if I'm correct, before he had, you know what I'm saying, did his time.
So it's a look. It's a decent look.
Yeah, it's a decent look. And I'm not even actually, I wasn't even supposed to be on the card. Boom, battle Mr. 16. I do good enough. John actually invites me down to bullpen, but nothing becomes of it because I never go. So I come back and I battle in front of Gully from KOTD against a guy named Bobo. I do horrible. I do, like, at that point in time, it was you know what I'm saying? But I was still trying to get my foot in and, you know what I'm saying? I was still trying to see the crowd react and blah, blah, blah. I win my battle, but it was a bad battle. Like, it wasn't one that they want to drop because they was like, you know. So something happens to the footage. I got a few more footages in Wisconsin. I get a couple wins under my belt. I'm smoking a couple niggas.
You traveling, you smoking motherfuckers. We building a resume. We good.
Right. Building. I got a few wins here and there. Right now, mind you, none of this footage dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I say fuck. You know what I'm saying? We still in 2017. I say fuck. I'm trying to do this, and it's like I'm getting stagnant. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing some other names go up, and I'm like, man, I know I can hang with some of these guys. You know what I'm saying? But it's still early stuff. It ain't the bars of the month yet. It ain't the bars of the year. None of them Shastaffas have happened. So boom, 2017. I put up a post and shout out Gracie. Love her forever for it.
Shout out Gracie from Guerrilla Warfare.
Shout out G. Love him, man. That woman, she really took a chance on me. She says, okay, this is what we gonna do. I got a platform, right? And you could, because she knew I was a fan. Gracie knew I was reposting Guerrilla Warfare shit all the time. Never had been on the stage, you know what I'm saying? But I'm reposting and everything. Boom. She say, I'm gonna send you over to this league, Midwest Militia, ran by this guy named Rush.
Okay, yeah.
We get into the living room. Now, mind you, I went to the beach, you know what I'm saying? And to prove I had, other battles, I'm like, man, I got some other battles and I ain't got no footage. And everybody like, yeah, do you really got other battles?
Right. Because we in the era where, you gotta, we gotta see the footage. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So boom, I go to Midwest Militia. I have a battle against my brother Tim Foe. This is literally, now he's not my blood brother, but blood wouldn't make us closer. He a part of my squad called LOA. So that was my first, like, out of a long time. I had maybe 1 or 2 out of like maybe 10 battles for real that actually had dropped. I had like maybe 1 or 2 footage at that time, or reels of footage, excuse me. I win versus Tim Foe. I get a chance to get on Guerrilla Warfare literally like a couple weeks after, and I bomb. Bro. I battle a guy named Mega the Savage. Shout out Mega the Savage.
Was it a 3-round battle or was it a 1-rounder?
It was a 1-round battle, and we had like a weekend, maybe a weekend, some change. I think we had like 9 days to prep. Because we were, again, I'm not on the card. I'm not on the card. So I have a great showing against the guy 10-4 in the living room, in his living room. And, you know what I'm saying, the leagues fall out, whatever the case may be. It was some stuff that happened with that. So now I'm down for GW. I shake the room a couple times, even though I bombed that battle so bad. Mega, you know, say he wins clear. But they see potential. So Gracie said, nah, you know what, Staffa? I'm gonna give you another chance. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Gracie give me another chance. She gets me scheduled. Now we in 2017, slowly rolling into 2018. About 2018 is when you first really start seeing Shastaffa in Chicago. So I battled King Jew. I battled after the King Jew battle, it really people was like, okay, I see what, you know what I'm saying? I see what it is. I battled Orlando Coolidge after that. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Now I'm starting to get a little bit of buzz, but people are like, you ain't really doing nothing.
No, you was buzzing because I was a member. I'm a member of the Facebook group, and I used to see your name popping up. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
well, you know what? I guess it wasn't buzzing till in comparison to what I am now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, clearly. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So it's like I still was like, man, we got it. So I battled Orlando Coolidge. Then I battled. This is when a turning point started. Really, I battled Young Dave. Young Dave he's so cold. His nickname is the Sensei. So that's gotta tell you something. I battle Young Dave. I come out in a karate gi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I tear the barbershop up. Now it's like, okay, who is this nigga Staffa? You know what I'm saying? Now they pointing fingers saying, hey, who the fuck is this? Now, mind you, I've been doing this. I didn't really know how it worked. I didn't know how promoing worked. I didn't know about like really branding. I didn't know about none of this. I just really wanted to rap. So to me and Young Dave, we have a great battle. I battled a few more people that year. I want to say I battled, just to run through it real quick, I battled Young Dave. Then after that, I mess up again. I actually battled B. Cortez, and I don't really take him serious. I kind of mess up, and I lose that battle. Better material, but my performance is trash. I go literally 6 days after going to Indiana, I'll battle a dude named Wando. In front of Jazz the Rapper and Down Blow.
Okay.
So I go from my career really did a lot of these. I wasn't consistent. I wasn't, you know, saying prepping like I needed to, all that good stuff. All right, boom. Then I got like 1 or 2 more battles a year, I think, if I'm correct. Right. The next year I battle you. I battle you at the top of the year, if I'm correct. We battle at the top of the year.
Yes, it was.
We battle at the top of the year. We have a great battle. Me and you, you know what I'm saying? Very good battle we had. Y'all go check that out. Shastaffa versus DJ. You know what I'm saying? But shout out, man.
Still doing numbers on that. Still doing numbers on that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was happy because you were one of the people who, when I go back and they say, give me an old battle, I'm like, oh, shit, go. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Throw that one on. You know what I'm saying? I did a little freestyling in that one. Our battle helped me find myself in what I'm good at that I didn't really know I was good at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can freestyle on the street, blah, blah, but sometimes it's a little different when you got set rounds for a person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, boom, I battle you. I bomb the next day when I jump in versus Talon on my boy Rio battle Talon. I jump in for like, I don't know, like maybe 12 bars. It was like, why did he do that? A-Verb looked at me like, it was like, there's no reason for this man to jump in. And I have another life-changing moment in my battle rap. Henny says, Diata Henny, man, and I give him credit. He said,
shout out Henny and all the trappers.
Yeah, I shout out all the trappers. Diata Henny, man, tells me, he said, I didn't find anything about that small piece of you jumping in to the point where I want to go look at your battles. You know what I'm saying? He was like, it wasn't nothing. He was like, it was all right. It just wasn't. At that point, now I'm like, okay, we need to step this up. You know what I'm saying? Boom. We get the rolling down that year. 2018 go by. I battle a couple people. I go to Black Ice Cartel. I go No Filler Battle League. I go a couple different places. 2019 is probably really, really when we start getting into the me versus human.
I was gonna get into that. That should be coming up. I was like, yeah.
Let me pause that there. Let me let you get into the show. You know what I'm saying?
No, because I somewhat know the timeline. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I'm a fan. I follow your shit too. You know what I'm saying? I love the culture and all that shit too. So because I was actually when I seen the that it was announced, and I was like, whoa, this is gonna be one of the ones. You know what I'm saying?
It was definitely was.
Bro, when I saw that shit, I was like, man, it was two titans going to fucking war, bro. When I heard your first round, I said, yeah, he's not fucking around. Because to me, it was a way different level of writing than what I seen before. And that let me know that you had really elevated. And you were really, from that point on, you were really on your way up, how I looked at it. So yeah, go ahead, bro.
So that battle, boom, that's another. I've had a couple moments like, you know what I'm saying, and corporate, shout out corporate, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out corporate.
On God, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Van from Black Ink. Goods. Ironically, this is where I first meet Danny Myers in the flesh. He was there. C3, Ishmula.
It's just fire too.
So this is the battle where people like from outside of everywhere, like you know, I've had the traveling. I've done New York. By this time, I've done a lot of the Midwest at this time. But this is the one that was like me and Human. I did a Russian dance in there, man. That battle is crazy, and I choke in the third round. That's so embarrassing, but I choke in the third round of that battle because honestly, I don't know what happened. I think I changed something in my third at the last minute and threw me off. But my first and my second are epic. My second round, I consider it one of the best, one of the top 5 rounds in Chicago. I will put that second round versus anything in Chicago. People can say what they want, but
and the thing is, I mean, I'm not biased, and I you know, just because we battled and you my bro and shit like that. But I would honestly agree with that assessment, bro. That second round. Yo,
I will put that.
I tell motherfuckers name one better.
Yeah, and so that's a life-changing moment because Human and shout out Human. Human. To me, bro, Human had never rapped like that before.
No, he didn't.
Bro, that nigga said, they asked me how I'm gonna flip Shastaffa. I say right on his fucking head. I use my hips to toss him. I say, this nigga.
Yeah,
niggas wilding on me.
Whoa, yeah, like because he knew what he was up against, bro. It's just different. Man, you know what I'm saying? When you look at the level of competition that you facing, you like, I can't die. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you got that mindset, you probably writing for your fucking life, bro.
Man, bro, human opened my eyes. The irony. The irony. You know, but he opened my eyes because now I write for my life every battle in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time I was like, oh, he can't fuck with this. Because I was so confident. I had you know what I'm saying? What did I say? Sorry about that. I had Shotty in the pants leg, got me walking like happy feet. The back, like I had all that. Right? I'm like, okay, all right. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So, let's go to another. And people always say, why do you put out your mistakes or your flaws or your failure? I mean, because honestly, that's how I learned, and I learned to grow.
That's a fact. I mean, I share everything. If I did bad in a battle, I share everything because
got you.
To me, I don't care. I still put it out there for the people to see, and like you said, it's for me or for us to learn from that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So, the next battle after Human is Sally Sale and High Society ain't up no more, but I had an invitational, so I knew I was getting a PG.
Okay,
like, it's time, right?
Right.
Literally, bro. I don't know why I did this, but I knew I was working a lot, physically working a lot, and I didn't have time to write, so I run and put three rounds together, right? and I literally, that probably is one of my worst battles ever because I didn't prep like I needed to. Man, I'm in there, I'm stumbling. I think I wrote that shit on a plane. No funny shit. So I go from a positive battle to Danny Myers calling me one of the best new faces that I've seen to some trash that you know what I'm saying. And, this is the first time I meet Troy Martin.
Okay, so let me ask you a question real quick. So hold on real quick. So is that going on? When does the road to JC start?
Right there, right. Matter of fact, the road to JC actually started a little bit before that, right? It started a little before.
Yeah, I'm in tune, bro. Trust me, I'm in tune.
The hashtag road to JC was when I saw JC when I jumped Tyler that night. You know what I'm saying? And it was trash. Now, mind you, in between this, I'm having fire individual battles. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Fire individual battles in between this. But these are some of these are the life lesson points. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know, you know what I'm saying, respectfully, I got some fire ass battles. You know what I'm saying? I got some really, I got moments, I got, you know what I'm saying, bars of the month. Look, I got bars of the month and bars of the year. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I've been recognized by Verse Tracker with my Dre Dennis battle. So I got quite a few, but I like telling the story about the bumps in the road as well. Nobody just want to hear a boring, oh yeah, I won every single battle. No, I didn't win every single battle. No, I didn't.
No battle rappers won every single battle. I don't believe motherfuckers undefeated, bro. I don't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So all right, boom, right? The road to JC is starting. So I'm on the road to JC doing like this.
Okay.
You know?
So it was the Ty Law battle that started that campaign on the road to JC.
It was my and the crazy part, like I said, I jumped in versus Rio versus Ty Law. Check it out, it's on Guerrilla Warfare. I jumped in like the second round, and yeah, it's pretty trash. That's it. When I look back now, I'm like, I could have just sat the fuck down. Why did I do that? I didn't have to do that. That wasn't a part of the plan. I should have just, you know what I'm saying? And I just knew I was gonna get up there and it was gonna shake the room. And I learned then that, you know what I'm saying, don't expect, you know what I'm saying, the crowd to go crazy. I had an EBT bar and I was like, because snap, what I say, I forgot what the fuck, it was trash. Anyway, you know what I'm saying, it was what it was. So back to the end of 2019, I meet Troy Martin, and Troy tells me, yeah, that was trash. What the Sally said about it, he said that was trash, bro. He's the first person to really be extreme. Him and Gracie were extremely honest when they told a nigga that, you know, that ain't it.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
They ain't coddling you. They telling you what you need to hear, you know what I'm saying, to make you better.
Because I'm trying to get on We Go Hard. Now, you know what I'm saying? I made enough of my name where I'm a little recognized here and there, and some of the big names, you know, they fuck with me. Jazz was fucking with me. Shout out Jazz the Rapper.
Shout out Jazz the Rapper.
She definitely
she should be woman of the year.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, it's tough, but she's up there.
Yeah, she's definitely. I ain't gonna lie that, but I ain't gonna lie. The ladies got a good year this year. They got some motherfuckers. Jazz,
Shuni,
oh my God, Jade had a great year, but nobody is talking about it. But Jade, I don't know why, but nobody talking about Jade. Jade had
Jade's fire.
Yeah, Jade is
fire.
Yeah, Jade is unbelievably fire. But I don't know why it seemed like they be playing, you know, when it comes to her. So I don't know. Vixen, you know what I'm saying? Official. Yeah, you know, a lot of them ladies. Shout out to all them ladies, you know what I'm saying?
They got it's a lot of good. Hey, Jazz, but she definitely, you know, the level of competition.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and the platforms, the stages and shit that she definitely made herself.
Jazz, she was stepping this shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because niggas was like, oh, she ain't coming outside. She don't come outside. It's like she was like, all right, motherfucker, not only am I gonna come outside, I'm gonna come outside and get the killing shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm traveling. I'm gonna go to Philly. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. We go me and Lou Castro go do a 2-on-2. You know what I'm saying? Like
that was crazy. That was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So, but back to you though.
So okay, boom, I got a little something, and then I got a little buzz, and it's like I say, my career has always did this because I was never as focused. I've never given the game 100%. And this is why this year is so special, because I'm giving it 100%. I've never, even when I had moments, you know what I'm saying, that got you know, trending or whatever the case may be, I still had never given it 100% due to my personal life. I had a rough, you know, some years were better than others, and you could see it reflected in my battle. And now it's like, fuck, this shit gotta happen for me. So boom, 2020 roll around. I go down, matter of fact, I get ducked the first part of 2020. I get ducked the first part of 2020. I battle Fredo from DCEBL down there in Florida. Shout out Shake, shout out Juju, shout out everybody in Florida.
Shout out that campaign.
Yeah, love them down there. I battle him. I battle somebody in between there, and I cannot think of it, but I have a battle mid-year in between there. I battled Dad 15 on We Go Hard. This is where we start turning the corner and we level up a notch. Dad 15 on We Go Hard. That's my boy. That's my brother. Wow. Now this, I ain't never seen myself do what I did then.
Okay.
Boom. I shout out Rock too from Chicago. I battled him on No Coast that year as well. But I battled Dad 15, battled Rock, and then right after that, last part of the year, this is where I keep going up another level. I battled Crap. 3 rounds in Chicago. That battle, it did numbers so fast. When it dropped in January of the next year, it was kind of crazy. It was
crazy.
It was like, okay, and Prep was on a run. Prep was on a run, bro.
Yes, he was.
Prep was on a run. Great battle. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know how to call it my damn self. I'm gonna say I won, but you know what I'm saying. it was a great battle. It was a great battle.
You won. Yeah, we got you.
Yeah. We go from there to, this is how I knew I started sustaining my buzz. 2021, I battled 4 times, bro. 2021, I battled 4 times, and people thought I battled all year. I had obtained the illusion of battling every single month when I literally battled. I got ducked 3 times to begin 2021 off. No exaggeration. And I won't say what league, I won't say who did, but I got ducked 3 times. So my first battle of 2021 is versus Dre Dennis on Gates of the God. I ain't gonna lie, I whooped Dre Dennis on Gates of the God.
Yeah, it was pretty clear. I watched that battle.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So after that, I battled Jagger Josh on We Go Hard. It goes on a URL channel. It goes on a URL YouTube channel, right? I battle. Who did I battle? I battle Ghost on a URL Crucible.
Now, wait. How did you get the crucible? Like, how the crucible happen? Like, how does that process happen? Who, like, you don't have to say like who contacts you or whatever.
No. I can say the scout. Troy was my scout.
Okay.
It really was based off my Dad 15 battle.
Okay.
Yeah, and mind you, the first Crucible was 2020. So the 2021 one, that was the second installment. Obviously, that was dumb for me to repeat that. But it was the second installment of that. And the first time I didn't get picked, I was like, I didn't even try to put in for it. I was like, whatever. It is what it is. The second time, Troy hit me and said, hey, he didn't ask me. He said, you gonna be in a Crucible for Chicago this year. And I said, nah, for real? You for real? He said, yeah, bro, they doing a Crucible. That's the date, or saying this one they're gonna do it, da-da-da-da. And it really was official when they dropped the flyer and your name.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, I'm on URL, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now mind you, I was a little geek because my battle with Jagger Josh had already dropped on the URL YouTube. And I say, okay, this is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And we getting there. And my Dad 15 battle and my Jagger Josh battle, it had told Troy, he said, bro, you got potential. You can really do this shit, bro. So when I say I wow the fuck out, I wow on my URL Crucible. Didn't get picked. And just as a side note, I got bar of the Detroit Crucible. And used it on the trailer for the
trailer. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Your boy, you know, I put it
Yeah.
you know. So I was like, okay, even though you know what I'm saying, I got something on a YouTube page, I got something on a trailer, and I got a battle on there. When it happens, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, right? So move forward. I have probably one of the another life turning, because I told y'all about the failures and the bumps in the road or whatever.
Right.
I get another battle versus Hansel on the Riot. Shout out Geechee Gotti. Shout out the Riot. Shout out Hansel. I was a replacement battle. No funny shit. No funny shit, bro. I wrote that Hansel material in about a week, and I memorized.
That's when Chicago was in LA, because Truffaut was on that card, right? When when Big T was on there.
No, Big T was not on that card. He wasn't on there. No. That was just me and Truffaut. We were on that Monopoly card. It's the same card Geechee battled A-Ward the second time.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So Geechee, he said, man, look, it was God, bro, because Geechee said he put up a post and a lot of people were vouching for me to come to the West Coast to get on the Riot. And at this point, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, personally, I don't think I'm a superstar now, but I know I'm a name. I know at this point, I am top tier in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? Yeah. But at that point, I didn't even know, like, that one happened. That was God altogether, bro, because I didn't see what he saw, and Gotti hit me. I didn't call him. He hit me up. I didn't have to pay. I didn't have to do none of that. He said, look, I got a plate for you. I could literally pull up the text. I damn near want to show y'all. So, because it was a moment, bro. When you look at your phone and you see Geechee Gotti call, I'm like, that's a fact. I'm like, this nigga done hit the wrong number. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hell yeah.
So I'm like, I will bet. He said, bro, I got a match. Before he even finishes that, I said, I'll take it. I didn't give a fuck who it was.
No, it don't matter.
I said, I will take it, bro. I will take it. So boom, I get Hansel. Hansel was supposed to battle Billy Boondocks. Whatever happened. I get the match, and I'm like, damn, I'm in LA. You know what I'm saying? I've been in LA before, but I'm in LA on the Riot.
Riot, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Geechee, you know what I'm saying? Chicago's in LA. What we doing?
You know what I'm saying? So I get there, bro, and we the first ones to battle. You know what I'm saying? Now Sharon in the room, Chef Trez in the room. I think D out of Henny Man was there. I think he might. I don't know if. Excuse me. He saw us or not. Tony Bro was in the room. Gotti in the room. You know what I'm saying? Danny Myers in the room. That's another. I meet Danny Myers again. We talk. We talking and yeah. So he like that boy Hansel, man. He been on a run.
Yeah.
Look, bro, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. And it's crazy because Hansel support everything I do now. We got cool. Shout out to him and everything he's doing. I'm proud of, bro. Yeah. But man, bro, so he go first and Hansel send that bitch up. I say, oh shit, here we go. Mind you, we only got a week and some change. It was a miracle that I was able to even do it, bro, and still pay my bills that much. It was kind of tight, but ironically, I had, you know what I'm saying, a blessing come through, and you know, I ain't gonna lie. It worked. I was so dedicated for that battle. I was ready to sleep in the airport. I was gonna sleep in the airport. I was going, you know what I'm saying, Uber to the place and then go right back to the airport. That's how dedicated I was for that battle. Man, like I said, back to it, Hansel go first. I go right back, you know what I'm saying? Hansel go second. I go right back with him, you know what I'm saying? That's where you get that stick bucket on each side, stick over the back, bucket on each side, look like Africans carrying water, all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gave it everything I could within the time frame I was able to write in.
Right.
That battle, now we on a national scale for real. Now, when people, I get league owners, hey, Shastaffa, you, hey, bro, we seen what you did, right? This past year, 2022, I battled 12 times. I battled now we on the tour. We hit the road. I hit Cali twice. I hit New York 3 times. I hit Michigan twice. I hit Chicago about 3-4 times. It's just we rolling now. We rolling. You know what I'm saying? The shit is business as usual.
Okay.
I battled Coach Corleone a kickoff last year.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, man, dog. Shout out, Coach.
Shout out RBE, ARP, and all them guys over there.
Shout out RBE, everybody at the staff there. Wing, Lawrence, ARP.
Yep.
Shout out to y'all and what y'all doing, man. Definitely. Coach is coach. Yeah, like you can't.
Coach is fire. Oh yeah, hold on. Shout out Bags and Bodies too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coaches on Bags and Bodies. Shout out Hitman Holland, what he did for the cultures too. I can't forget that. I forgot about that.
And Hitman, hit my line, bro. You know we gotta talk business. I can say it publicly. Hopefully, I'll be making music for some of the people on Bags and Bodies. So I'll be making tracks for them. So I can say that publicly. So boom, right? Coach is my first battle yet, and when you watching somebody, it's like, yeah, nigga, I can fuck with that, and you in front of it, it's like, God, this nigga's really barking on my little
cooking.
You know what I'm saying?
Cooking.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. Especially if you look at the YouTube comments, motherfuckers call it debatable. I call it 2-1 my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. And coach is my boy. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, I 30 this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'd be like that.
I say, look, nah, man, I got that shit 2-1. I just feel like that was the best battle to really the best battle. I mean, it was one of the toughest ones, man. That's a hard brother to battle, bro. I'm be honest. I'll be honest. Next, shout out Madman League and shout out Big Slap. I go out to a main event in California.
Okay.
Boom. After that, I battled this year. This past year, I just could name the battles. I battled Coach, Madman League. I battled Fate. Shout out Fate. We was co-main event. Shout out Bad News and Cali. Bad News TV. Y'all subscribe to that. That's my homie. I battled Bug Out Bully, our main event on We Go Hard. End of the year, I battled Black Mugger, who used to be from Philly. He's from Philly, but he used to really be. He was in the PGs and everything.
Yeah, he battled Snake Eyes.
Yeah, he battled Snake Eyes. He battled Saga. I battled him main event on We Go Hard. I battled Blake Winters from We Go. He now with We Go Hard. I battled him on Siege Battle League. Shout out Jess and shout out Third Degree. Shout out Rail. I battled Clack Screen in Chicago. Clax is the dog. Shout out him. I battled Hostile, who won a Red Bull competition, but he's back battling. I battled him. Shout out Bar Wars, Legend and Snow. Shine. My bad on that. I battled Rax on what the fuck was it? The Rap Committee. Shout out Tyrell.
Okay. Rap Committee. That's dope.
I battled. Hold on. I got AP on Anybody Can Die Battle League. Shout out Cheatham. Shout out Gabriel. Everybody staff, everybody on the staff there. I battled motherfucking motherfucking bro. I got like two more.
So much work.
Who the fuck else did I battle in Chicago, bro? I battled 20. Shout out Dignity. Dignity Battle League. I battled 20 in Chicago. I'm missing a battle or two, but you kind of get the point at this point. You know what I'm saying? So some of those battles where I battled them so much back to back. I had never battled that much league-wise. I had never battled that much ever before. Ever. So some of them battles, I had stumbles, fumbles. Other than one of them battles, I'm not going to lie, I had some of the greatest moments. I took off one do-rag. It was another do-rag under there.
I saw that shit.
And you know what I'm
saying? That's performance and showmanship. That's dope right there. That lets you know you motherfucker, you learn some shit. You trying some new shit. You know, shit work. You know what I'm saying?
Got to chopstick, a mop stick, like an Asian janitor. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm forgetting somebody else I battle, and I really feel bad. But hey,
it happens like that. So how so you worked your way up through the ranks. You on your motherfucking Road to JC campaign. You solidified your name. You know what I'm saying? As far as We Go Hard, and you know, being able to travel to all these different leagues and perform and do well. How does the Danny Myers battle come into play?
Okay, so last year, the beginning of 2021, my homeboy, shout out Jay On, shout out LOA. I'm shouting out everybody today. I promise. I know y'all like, damn, this thing gonna shout back. Yes,
Yeah, we shouting out everybody. We're giving people their flowers over here. We shouting out everybody. Fuck you talking about.
But my homeboy Jay Owens, he does underdog battle league. That's what it was gonna be. But the league did not take off, and no shade to him. It's my brother, love him to death. The league just didn't take off due to a lot of circumstances. Actually, it wasn't even a fault. That's the bad part. It was a venue. It was a venue issue on top of some other stuff that, like, man, it was people had dropped off the card. It was supposed to be Chicago and Houston. And we were going. Me and Danny were set up there. Now, mind you, I told you in 2019, first time I battled Danny. Danny's like, yo, you are fire. You need to get out to the West Coast, blah, blah, blah. Right. So we set up there. Then we tried again on Underdog Battle League, and I believe another battle league tried to pick up the battle. And it was like, it just didn't happen. Just didn't happen. Right? Boom. Shout out Primus and No Coast. No Coast Chicago.
Shout out No Coast Chicago.
Primus say, do you think, you know what I'm saying, we can get Danny on this card? And I say, well, I don't know, but I know Danny be booked like every other week.
That's battling
motherfucking baby turtles and mother, you know what I'm saying, Sideshow Bob and all the rest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, man, let me give him a call. Danny don't pick up the phone, right? Danny does not pick up the phone. He say, can't, you know what I'm saying, I hit you up. His bald head ass does not call me back, right? So the league says, all right, well, we're putting together VDM. VDM is like the summer, you know what I'm saying, the summer madness in the sense of
No Coast.
You know what I'm saying, right? You have No Coast. It's like one of the biggest cards every year. Last year was in Coach, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how that happens. And Danny calls me the day after they started. They literally said, all right, we ain't accepting no more. We ain't add nobody to the card. Danny calls me after. He said, yo, what's up, man? I got your text. What we doing? I said, man, we ain't doing shit. That's what I said. I said, no, I'm joking. I said, hey, you available? You know what I'm saying? He talks to the league, but you know what I'm saying? And it goes.
They do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes.
So it was really, I'm be honest, it was really you gotta get a props to Primus, bro. You gotta get a props to Primus. And me, I ain't gonna lie, me as well. You know what I'm saying? Because it was an effort, you know what I'm saying. So within
you had the connection. I mean, because you built the rapport, you know what I'm saying. So I mean that matters. Danny
has always reshared or you know what I'm saying, supported and all that. So it right for Danny is a little bit different because it's a competitive nature between us, but it's not like I want to kill this nigga for that. I want to kill Danny for the reason to show him, hey, I'm better than you. I'm just as good as you and or better than you. You know, not because I got a grudge or I really don't like this motherfucker. It ain't a real battle. It's hey, you one of the top 10 in the motherfucking world, bro. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
You know what they go say. You know what I mean. Obviously, you're the underdog. You know what I'm saying? So the perception is that Danny's probably gonna walk in there and smoke you, but that's how most motherfuckers end up getting their ass whooped. Now I know I'm a Danny Myers fan.
Yeah,
Danny don't take nobody lightly,
bro.
You know
that nigga will battle.
You could be the fucking mailman, and he gonna write your life away. You know what I'm saying? He don't care.
I'm gonna be honest. I know that. See, I kind of got the advantage, right? Because I know that. I know Danny. And then you got to look at the magnitude of this battle. When that flyer dropped, the first time it dropped, people was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? The buzz faded from that, right? But when it redropped again, niggas was like, oh, shit. And I didn't put in more work. I done had more moments. I done got my name up even more. So now it's like, oh, now that. And it's actually the universe, bro. It wasn't meant for me to battle Danny back then. I probably would have got smoked. Respectfully. I'm in a different mental state. I wasn't giving it 100%, and I am now. I am now. That's scary what I can do at 75 or 50%. A lot of people don't know I was working 2 jobs trying to you know what I'm saying, shout out to my kids and you know what I'm saying and everything.
And
Like,
still doing the music too. You
yeah,
still making beats and shit. I mean, you never stop with that.
that's a fact. That's a fact. So it's like it's a 24/7 grind, man. So I feel like everything I've worked for is coming up to the Danny. And this is how the universe line and God, let me give him this is how he lines up stuff, right? The Danny Myers battle is February 26th. And that whole weekend, February 24th, 25th, and 26th, it's like all-star weekend in Chicago. We haven't had a weekend like this in a long time, bro. A very long time.
That's a fact.
So that weekend is already like the all-star weekend. We got True Folks, shout out TOS Battle League, taking over shit Battle League, Salafo Lucci, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. And you know, bro. Shout out to them. He brought that league down here, and you got Trufo versus Bad News, Coach Coleon versus Ishmula, Gage Moon. You got Icy Foe versus Six the Prophet. You got 100 Shot Frenchie versus Risco. I mean, the artist is retarded. That's Friday on TOS. Then Saturday main event is Speedy Calhoun versus Young Cannon.
Fire.
You know, and mind you, they ain't even done dropping the flyer for no codes on that. They ain't even done. Look, it's crazy. So right, boom, right after that, you got the next day. Me and Danny, and I could tell you another matchup, but I'd rather y'all just be mind blown when y'all hear it.
No, keep that on the tuck.
Yeah. I can't look. The league said hold it down. They said hold it down.
Yeah, we got to build the suspense for that one.
Yeah. So I'm not. Of course, I wouldn't leak information, but you know what I'm saying, it's the positioning, right? If I would have did it last year, I just would have got, you know what I'm saying, whether I won or lost, it would have been on a league that, you know what I'm saying, respectfully, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I love my brother, but the league's not around. So I would have been on a league that just kind of came and went in that respect. Excuse me. And it's on a bigger league, more eyes on there, bigger weekend, bigger moment. You know what I'm saying? A lot more at stake. I'm at a different level in my career. I'm one of them now. I'm not one of them, but I'm one of those. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So bigger, everything is spotlight. This is it. It's the moment. And then 3 weeks after that, I got the URL Crucible.
Yep.
So, and I'm going to tell you one more thing. I'm hoping. I'm hoping in between that time, if I'm correct, my Black Mugger was on the URL at one point in time. And I've dropped on We Go Hard. I've dropped on the URL channel from We Go Hard before, right? So if within that, if they drop that battle in between the Danny battle and they drop that battle either on the app or they drop it on the URL YouTube, what? And then the Crucible is Danny possible YouTube or app drop, then Crucible. Then after that, I believe I could say I got a URL name in April in Texas. So I don't know if it's still confirmed because they gotta do with that. It's on a battle league in Texas. Right. So boom. It's
you know what I'm saying? You in your fucking bag, bro. That's that's the shit I like to hear, man. That's the shit I like to see too, man. I like seeing my motherfucking peers definitely progressing, doing their thing, because you definitely was one. I always felt like you was one of the next motherfucking ones up in the Midwest for sure, bro. And I mean, obviously the work is showing that. So man, fucking salute you, bro, and everything that you fucking doing. So let me ask you this. So during your battle journey, traveling all over the place, you know, battling here, battling there, you know, you in Chicago, how do you meet the true foes of the world? And then you guys build, you know, your relationship like that. Because I remember when Midnight Madness came around and everybody was doing the teams. Was you not Team Chicago, Team Shiraki?
Yeah. I was Team Shiraki. Yeah.
And it was you, True Foe, Big T, basically all the, you know, the home team. You know what I'm saying? So how do you meet, like I said, the true foes and other Chicago battle rappers, and like how's your relationship with them?
I'm gonna be honest. I got for the most part, I don't think I have a bad relationship with any battle rappers from Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I feel like I support everybody, and
Mhm.
everybody kind of, you know what I'm saying, does that in return for the most part. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Some don't, you know what I'm saying, some don't, and those that don't, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Do what you
Mhm.
do. Um, but for the most part, I'm looked at kind of like I don't really even know what I'm looked at kind of like honestly, but but to go back and to say how I meet True, I actually now I do meet True through battle rap. And some of
Mhm.
these people I knew before battle rap, some of the battlers I didn't know before battle rap.
Okay.
But I meet True through battle rap. I actually meet him at a GW event, at a guerrilla warfare
Okay.
event. And it's kind of funny. I laugh sometimes because True now, you know what I'm saying, as we grow in the fraternity of battle rap, that's what I call it. As we
Yeah, it
growing in
certainly is.
that, he is upstairs. So as we growing in that right there, he is one of my biggest supporters now. But there was a time where Trufo, I wouldn't say we was at war, but it was danger zone versus guerrilla warfare. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And within that, it was really something that it was major because it was the little rivalry, you know what I'm saying, for the city.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So he like, no, y'all niggas is guerrilla warfare, you know what I'm saying? Da da da. And now it's not really too much division in Chicago battle rap now. It's not 100% in sync, but it's getting there. And within getting there, you got to understand we the type we done been on the road together. We done
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, battle next to each other. And I ain't gonna lie, I really want to say I feel like we built a brotherhood amongst each other.
That's
Um,
that's what I kind of get from when I hear Chicago battle rappers speak of or speak on other Chicago battle rappers. You know what I'm saying? I don't really hear somebody saying, "Oh, I'm the king." You know what I'm saying? I mean, I heard True Foe say some shit like that on Caps, one of Cap, but you know how Caps be instigating shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's entertainment shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
outside of that, I've always heard the young cannons, the big cannons, the True
right,
Foes. You know what I'm saying? All speak humbly and respectfully of their peers from
yeah,
Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you said, it's definitely a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? And it
it
gets
is.
no better than that.
Yeah, it's we might not always be, you know what I'm saying, glued together as one, but when like you got people like True that's trying to do what he's trying to do for the city,
Mhm.
and I
Oh,
don't.
he's not trying. He's doing like
Yeah,
True Foes. He's a star.
that's a fact. That's a fact. Let me take that back. What he's doing for the city. And then you also have, you know what I'm saying? And respectfully, I do a lot, right?
Mhm.
And I never want to throw that out there, but I do quite a bit
Mhm.
behind the scenes that you would probably, if you knew, you're probably, and I can tell you offline, but if you knew, you'd be like, what? Yeah, no, I got him this plate or he did this because I done called and, hey, bro, I need you to, nah, bro, nah, I need you to do, I have.
I,
Um,
I believe that because
yeah,
your name and reputation has grown so much to where you can be able to do that. You know what I'm
and
saying? And
that
the
has
relationships
also,
that you built.
yep, that's the most important thing, building good relationships. Um, Building great relationships and really taking it past, you know what I'm saying, just you know what I'm saying, using somebody for a check or whatever. I still holla at league on and say, oh, you good? How the family?
Mhm.
Y'all cool? Da, 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 da. Just not kissing ass or nothing, but it's just, hey, I
No,
appreciate you. I appreciate the relationship that we have
right.
in battle rap, and I'm not gonna fuck that up. Just, you know what I'm saying, because you paid me a check or whatever. I'm gonna make sure that I am, you know what I'm saying, staying in contact with you. And a lot of league owners call me, hey, Staffa, should I book? Yeah, book them. Or I ain't gonna lie, I say you can book him, but you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna. If he's gonna mess up my rep and my credibility,
Right.
fuck it out. Don't book
Man,
because you book them, you
dubbing that.
holler out on your own terms. Don't ask me. You know what I'm saying? Because I work
Mhm.
too hard to build relationships and chop it up with this person. Go to this meeting or this phone call or this live with, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, this interview with this person. So right now, Chicago Battle Rap is really it's getting to a good place, bro. It's getting to a really good place. This weekend not this weekend coming up. The weekend that we talk about, the February 24th, February 26th. Everybody on their A game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That could revive Chicago because it's not dead. It's not dead. It's just been
not dead. It just doesn't help that guerrilla warfare is not active. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a major staple in Chicago battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, in battle rap, period.
That's a fact.
GW was at one time, they say, rival with URL. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So and because it was such a big factor when it's not happening, the city kind of like people, we all kind of went, not saying our separate ways, because I still say in battles now, I say shout out to every battle league in Chicago, because now I'm more Chicago based than anything. But if somebody asks me what's my home league, I'm still gonna say GW. I say GW, we go hard. I say it just like that. You know what I'm saying? Until she say, hey, I am not coming back at all, you'll still hear me say GW, we go hard. You know what I'm saying?
Right there. And that's respect too.
Yeah, no, man. That lady, man, if it wasn't for Gracie, and I'm not saying she grabbed me by my hand and literally walked me down. I'm not saying that, but she didn't have to let me get on that platform at all, bro. She ain't, man, look, she didn't have to do that. She could literally, nope, come back. I didn't have to pay the trial and nothing like that, bro. She gave me a chance, and I bombed my first chance. And she told me, no, Staffa, come back. So
I seen something in you.
Bro, I can't never say nothing bad about that lady. I won't.
So let me ask you this. So you got Danny coming up on one of the biggest cards to me of the year.
In Chicago, this actually, look, I ain't gonna lie, this actually might be the biggest card of the year in Chicago, depending on what leagues do, depending on what they do. So, but this is definitely, this is the year with the year.
So you got Danny coming up, Bar God, and then you following that up with the Crucible.
Yep.
How does Shastaffa maintain his state of calmness as he's preparing for both these ventures?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm excited. I'm excited as hell, right? Even talking about it, I get too excited. Because if I called you after this and let you hit some of the bars, you'd be like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I stay focused. Focus over excitement. You know what I'm saying? Danny, like you say, man, he's literally one of the best in the world, bro. We not bullshit.
Yeah.
One of the best in the world. So to have a win against Danny, even if I don't, even if I wasn't to win, I am gonna win. But even if I wasn't to win against Danny, and I was to make it a classic battle, that does so much for me.
That's still a win. That's a win.
Yeah, I do nothing
overall.
I do nothing for Danny in the immediate or almost the big scheme of things, right? I do nothing for Danny, right? But for him to give me that opportunity, bro, it's like, okay, this is yeah, man. How do I remain calm?
I mean, because it's major, because you're going from battling one of Danny could be considered almost like a pioneer, because he's been rapping for so long. Like a lot of people think Danny just kind of, no, Danny was rapping in the street corners in New York in the fucking 90s and shit like that, bro. Like Danny's been around. So then you got that, and then now you're going to the NBA of battle rap for your second time around, and you've already, you know what I'm saying?
We going all the way this time. Remember that, we going all the way, bro. I got to. I know this is the year with Shastaffa. You know what I'm saying? Everything I speak into the universe and on a positive note, it's gonna happen.
I feel like it could happen too, bro, because I feel like you've already got URL drop, you know what I'm saying? And they used your shit for their trailer, you know what I'm saying? And now you're back again, and with this mindset and the work that you've been putting in, I mean, and the pen is fucking, that's just another thing in itself. I feel like, bro, this is just yours for the taking as far as the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And I really believe in, just as a fan and on the outside looking in, that I think that you're in a position where you've grown, like you said, mentally, where you're going to really seize this opportunity and make and try and squeeze that shit to make the best out of it, you know, as much as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Choke that motherfucker out and like we rocking.
Man, I appreciate that, bro. I've received that. That is my goal and my prayer, bro. That I, you know what I'm saying, not only make it past phase one, but I need to be a part of that top 6. I need to be at that final exam, and I need to be shaking that room every single moment. Like, man, I got niggas who done died and didn't make it to see, you know what I'm saying, their homeboy do what we used to be doing just for fun at one point in time and for competition, and you know what I'm saying, or I got people who believe in me. I got so much, bro. I got so much, and I gotta make it, bro. I don't want to make it. I have to make it.
It's life-changing opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it what it is. I mean, it's life-changing opportunity. It's gonna put you in a position to be able to do more things. You know what I'm saying?
Because if I can get up there and then get a, you know what I'm saying, slide some beats to Remy Ma, slide some beats to NLE Chopper, or slide some beats to Drake, you know what I'm saying, while I'm on the stage or something like that's great. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All in all, that's really what it is, bro. That's what it's about.
That's dope, bro. That's dope, bro. So I'm gonna close out with this one, and I really don't like jumping ahead because I know we like to focus on what we got going on now. But does Shastaffa have a hit list after this? Do you have battlers that you want to battle? Like, I want to battle this motherfucker before it's all said and done.
But before I do this real quick, I didn't say earlier when I was talking about the prep battle. Shout out Joan Wick, Smoke Room Battle League. My fault. Shout out to
it's coming
Joan.
back to him. It came back to him.
I'm sorry. You know, look, that's auntie, man. That's auntie, man. Shout out her because that, like I said, that's a pivotal battle. Blah blah blah. That did not come out the way I wanted to because I'm pretty sure that's not how you say that word. But it was a great big battle in my right. So but yeah, is there a hit list I have? I'm gonna be honest. The hit list is whoever the universe sees to make my my career. You know what I'm saying? Whoever God sees that's gonna make my career grow and take it to the next level. That's the hit list, bro. I could sit here and say, you know, I want to battle such and such, or I want to battle such and such. But a lot of times I've learned, you know what I'm saying, me being so stubborn, bro, I've learned, man, that shit, if it ain't meant for you, you might do it, but it won't have nowhere near the effect that, you know what I'm saying? Because I might want to battle Lux, and the Lord, you know what I'm saying, the universe finds it fit for me to battle Red. I'll be like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that battle. You know, or somebody, you know what I'm saying? And there's no disrespect to Red or not, like, but I'm just saying, example, I might never even thought about battling Red, or I might never even thought about battling Ease from the new class or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might, and shout out Ease, he's dope. But whatever the universe and you know what I'm saying, when it comes to this craft, say, okay, you know what? No, take that one. You know, say take that battle. No, not him. Take him. Or I hope that, you know what I'm saying, God allow it so my steps to be aligned. You know what I'm saying? Where my path goes from, I had some of these bumpy roads, but now it's just ascension. You know what I'm saying? True ascension. You know what I'm saying? At least a couple years on the URL, at least a good 5-6 years where I can make a staple, make a name, build a brand, feed my kids off this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Get you one of them caffeine deals. You know what I'm saying,
bro? That's the important part, bro. That's what we in it for. Like, I want to make money off my passion, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. If battle rap pays my rent every month, and people like, you just settling, but I'm like, no. If it pays my rent and just at least, you know what I'm saying, my rent. And I'm not gonna say it's not my rent is pretty damn high. You know what I'm saying? Because I get out. You know what I'm saying? But if it pays that, and you know, when I get a house that I mortgage, if it pays that and some more bills, bro, am I satisfied? Not just completely no, but I'm happy and I'm grateful.
Some motherfuckers don't know though. Like when you in this shit, like for a person that probably ain't really been nowhere, but the fact that now that person has got to travel different cities that they probably never thought they would never get to see and perform and rap in front of people. I mean, that, like, yo, that's a win as well. On top of being able to pay your rent off of battle rap too. You know what I'm saying? You traveling on top of that shit too. Like, I mean, that's just, yo.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it does now. It definitely contributes now. Don't get me wrong. It definitely contributes now. But we gotta go up, man. We gotta go up. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to do better, and I want to be more. You know what I'm saying? Want to be more. Make sure I'm amazing black man, and that's, you know what I'm saying, amazing father, amazing. You know what I'm saying, got everything that I need to be for who I need to be. Everything, all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
a fact. That's a
but
fact.
yeah, man, that's me. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
that's this first episode of Battle Talk. I got my man Shastaffa in the building. Let the people know where they can follow you and all that other good stuff. Let them know if you got some they can subscribe to or whatever. And I'll
Yeah,
definitely make sure I put it in the description box too.
definitely. At Shastaffa, at Shastaffa T on Twitter, if I'm correct, and at Shastaffa on IG. On Facebook, you can search Shastaffa. I'm the only one on there. I don't even think my son got a, I'm the only one on there. And I don't have a YouTube yet, but we working on that, so we can get it up and running. But yeah, man.
So is that how they get a hold of you for beats and all that too? You know,
Oh yeah,
we making music, we doing beats too.
Look, hit the DM, the inbox, the tweet me, all that. You know, so any one of those you can definitely. Shastaffa at Gmail is you know, where you can hit me if you can't get me on social media. Shastaffa at Gmail, you definitely can hit me up.
Okay, and I could put your email in the description box too if you, you know what I'm saying. We go ahead and rock like that too. So,
sir,
yo, salute to the family, man. I appreciate you dropping the gems, man, and giving us a tour of your battle life and all that, the ups and downs and everything you've accomplished so far, and you got so much more to go, man. I appreciate you blessing my channel, bro. This is definitely one for the books, and many more to come. Definitely would love to have you back on the platform sometime in the near future when you got time, bro, because I know you definitely got a lot of shit cooking. But much love and respect to you, bro. I appreciate you. We'll go ahead and close out.
I appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you, man.
Peace
Bless.
out, King. Yes, sir. Hey, when I chop it up or whatever, I'll send you the link for the YouTube, but then I'll actually drop the whole video on Facebook as well, so you will be able to see it, share it, and all the other good stuff.
Got you. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Peace, King, to you and the family. Y'all be safe.
Be blessed, my boy.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.